And then my mom walked in and she's like, "Hey," and I said, "God is dead."
What's going on, guys? I hope you enjoyed that little clip there. In this episode, we got lots of funny stories. We talk about dreams a little bit at the beginning. We spiral into talking about the Purge. Ryan has a fantastic story about his cell phone problems recently. And we also got a great guest, Cole P. Jones, on the podcast. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you for listening.
Well, hello. What's up, boys? How you guys doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good.
I'm feeling pretty dandy.
We have another dandy guest here. What's your name?
My name is Cole Jones.
How are you, man?
I am doing great.
You're doing great. Well, welcome to the podcast, dude.
Yeah, thank you for
We're
having
glad to
me.
have you. We're a big fan of your work, which is why we invited you on. So
We
thank
actually
you
are.
for gracing us with your presence.
Oh, I feel very grateful.
Cole, can you tell us about your work?
My work is putting poor quality tweets on Twitter.
I think
you
we
mean
actually
high quality tweets.
High quality,
we actually
poor
plugged
quality
him last
tweets.
episode. His
Yeah.
Twitter.
That
Oh,
episode that hasn't released yet.
No,
I'm
yesterday
still on
did.
26.
No, it didn't.
I gotta keep
Didn't?
going.
Did it? It shouldn't have.
Oh no! No, you're right.
You're
right.
She's posting Sunday.
Whoops, that's my bad.
Silly boy.
I'm a silly boy.
It's all good.
Anyways,
Yeah, we shout out your work because we're talking about social media. We're
Uh-huh.
like, who makes the best content?
you.
And we're like,
Cole
Cole Jones. At Cole P. Jones.
With multiple S's.
Multiple. What's the reason behind the multiple S's?
Well, I tried Cole P. Jones, and that didn't work. So I tried it with 2 S's, and that wasn't aesthetically pleasing. So I tried it with 3 S's, and that worked.
That
Have
was
you
the- that
considered
was the
putting
very true.
not in front of it, or it's just not Cole Jones?
Not Cole Jones.
Ooh.
Not Cole Jones.
That way, if you ever say anything you get in trouble for, wasn't you?
The
Wasn't
ultimate deterrent.
It is. Also, it could backfire if you say something cool. It's
Then
not you.
No one remembers you. You're just... Well, it wasn't you. It could be anyone else.
Who inspires you, Cole?
Well, that is a good question.
It's a broad question, but we can go a little deeper. Does anyone inspire you on Twitter, or just in general?
On Twitter, I would say Chainbody.
Chainbody.
I don't even know who that
Chainbody
is.
deeply inspires me.
Is it
It
funny?
is
Was that?
The funniest page I've
Is it
ever
like
followed.
shit posts or?
Yeah, pretty much. He posts like, I don't even know how you would describe it. It's mostly just like gaming jokes,
Right on.
Nice.
and they're just
Nice.
I like
really, they're just so bad.
Do they ever have the gamers rise up meme?
It is pretty much just like that.
I live for that. Gamers rise up.
M14 gang made by
Those
M14
memes are killing me.
Oh my God.
Where it's like the Olympia.
When the dog ground comes around, like I'll be bowling with my Olympians, like that.
and it was like, real gamers hold on to the starting pistol until they find the mystery box.
Yeah, it's like the
Oh.
coffins
Yeah.
and then the tomb or whatever.
Yep, that's how you do it, man.
Uh,
Or the MP4 if you're on, or the MP5 or whatever if you're on Kino Classic.
yeah. MP40.
MP40.
Mm.
Oh god, I love Black Ops. Zombies.
Classic.
Cole, you're gonna get Black Ops 4?
I actually don't have a PS4 or anything.
Oh, you don't have a gaming system?
I do not. I play PC, but I
Nice.
don't.
Ooh,
I don't download
nice.
any games.
We have a real gamer amidst us.
We really do.
Screw
a real
us.
gamer that only plays like Fortnite right now.
That
I'm out
is
of,
what
I'm out of good
90% of
games.
real gamers are doing.
Very
right now.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm out
Very
of good
cool.
games. I want to play Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'd have to buy a PS4. So
Have you played the other Kingdom Hearts?
I did. That was like the first game I played
Ooh.
was Kingdom Hearts.
Isn't that
I've
the
only
new? Isn't the new one with like
Has
the
like
the Mickey
Baymax?
Mouse characters? Yeah, the Disney
Yeah.
characters.
it's been around for a really long time.
Kingdom
I think
Hearts
it's
have
been,
always had that.
hasn't it been
No.
10 years since the last game? It might even
I
be
think so.
more. Probably like 18.
That might be accurate.
It's been a
That's
long
a
time.
is that a
Yeah.
PS4 exclusive?
I don't
Probably.
know.
Like the last
Probably.
time a Kingdom Hearts came out was like PS2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
do I remember
I got it
right?
on DS. I played it on DS.
Oh, gotcha.
was-
The DS.
Nice.
I loved my DS.
I never had the DS. I had the Game Boy, and then
Game
my
Boy
brother
is
had the
fun.
DS, and I was
I
like,
also had the Game
I was
Boy.
like, even then, I was like, what, I would have been like 8 or 9. I would have been like, nah, I'm sticking with my Game Boy. Thank you.
Even
It's
though the DS
more
was like-
compactable, so I can keep it in my pocket. You try to put
I'm
that
awesome.
in your pocket.
It ain't gonna work out, Chief.
DSs were just a little bit too big. That was a struggle.
No, I think the PS or no,
Vita?
no, not talking about the PSP. The Nintendo Switch is. If you think about it, Wii has made a perfect like continuation. Each one builds off of the other, and then I think the Wii U was a big misstep, but I think they realized that and they took the aspect of it and then made it into the best.
I heard the
thing
Wii
they've
U
ever
was an
done.
experiment.
It
that they
was.
sold.
Probably
It
true.
was an
briefly.
idea. It
a
was like a
big
concept.
experiment. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like it almost worked, but like if you think about it, the Switch really is just like the upgraded version of that.
It is.
Mhm.
Like it is a truly portable console this time versus like within like 5 feet. And then, you can still plug it into the HDMI and still do all that stuff.
Hmm.
But you were saying that you have some mic experiences.
Oh,
Is that
yes.
true?
So, I was on student council for some of you that may know.
So you've spoken in front of a microphone before.
Yes, I've spoken in front of a microphone. Very poorly, I must add to that. So in like 9th grade, we had an assembly and I was supposed to be having our basketball team who had won the like district champion thing for 9th grade. So it wasn't like truly important, but we were supposed to.
Yeah.
Respectively in the small scale world.
But we were supposed to I was supposed to have them like call the basketball team up and they were going to come cut the net down. And I misheard my advisor. So I just go up. They're like, Cole, it's your part now. So I go up, I grab the mic and I'm like, okay, you're all dismissed. 'Cause I was speaking like really quiet. But what I had said was, all right, we're going to have the basketball team come and cut the nets down. And after that, you were all dismissed. But they only heard the dismissed part. So everyone just starts leaving.
Guys,
They
wait.
have to
Hang
have
on
the
a
SWAT team
second.
man the doors. They had to go
Anyway, so
full
Did
lockdown
you have like a
procedure.
script for that?
not really. They just
Oh,
were
no?
like, so they were like, okay, Cole. So it was kind of a mishap. It wasn't entirely my fault.
Okay.
So I was supposed to just excuse them, but the other person was like, I really don't want to talk in front of the mic. So they didn't do it.
Oh, great.
And they put me in charge of it. So yeah, that was a major mishap. Most of them left and my advisors got really mad at me, but that was fine.
You ruined the 9th grade
I
basketball
ruined-
team's
I
time to
ruined
shine.
the fall sports assembly. Gosh dang it.
There's not much a young man can accomplish being on the 9th grade basketball team, but
Yeah.
definitely took away a good amount of it from him.
Didn't get put down the net, bro.
Bro, did you ever get any backlash from like the players?
Not
They
really.
give you a swirly or something?
So
Like, get him.
no, I'm mostly people are friends with me. I don't really think I have like enemies necessarily that don't like me. Like I offend people because my like Twitter if I do something that like offends someone, but that's about it.
That's like fun, though.
Yeah, it's just funny. Like
It really is.
yeah. And then my other mic mishap was so we were testing out the mics. And so I have a friend on student council
Uh-huh.
and her name was Katie Griffiths. And as a nickname for her, I called her Kitty the Titty. Because she called, so my nickname's Goob. And
Okay.
she called me Goob the Boob one time. And I was like, okay, Kitty the Titty.
Got her.
Yeah, I
Got her, okay.
totally got her. So
Destroyed.
yeah, and she was on student council with me. So we were working on the mics, like setting the mics up in the gym.
Uh-huh.
And so I was testing the mic and I was like, she tested it and she was like, Goob the boob. And it wasn't on. And
I think I know where this is going.
How many people were there?
so it was still empty. Like people were like coming in. So there was maybe like 20 people in there.
Okay.
And so I'm like, so there, I like take the mic and someone fixed it while we were sitting there. And I go, Kitty the Titty. And it didn't say anything. So it goes, Kitty the, I said that just normal. The mic turned on right when I said titty. And it was so loud. And like everyone in the gym just turns and looks at me. And I'm just like,
It's like a standing ovation, like an applause.
Yeah. Again, braver than the military.
braver than,
I can get behind that.
yeah. So
Finally, someone in government who agrees with me, who has some good ideas.
Yeah, so that was a mishap. The advisors weren't there though, so that was good.
That's good.
That
But
was-
you're not on student council anymore.
No, I'm not.
You're still in high school.
I am.
It surprises me. I assumed you were like either a senior or you just graduated.
Yeah, I wish I was. I would really like that.
Nah, dude, you still got like another year and a half.
I just want to get done with my classes and then just have a fun senior year.
You got time.
You got time. That do you like high school?
Not really. I'm fine with it, but it's just a lot of sitting there, and pretty much I just sit there.
Ryan, you've gotten me hooked on that. Like, I'm like that. It's fine. Like, I always say that now because of you.
Hooked on what?
Like,
It's fine.
it's fine. Like, I say that.
Do you
to
know
everything now.
who got me hooked on that?
Who?
Noah, my little brother.
Oh, great.
Because I talked to him about anything. He could have the best day or the worst day of his life. And you're like, hey, what's up, Noah? How you doing? Fine.
Yeah, that's how
Like
I am.
I took him to Panic at the Disco, and we weren't sitting next to each other because I had to get him a ticket like last minute.
Okay.
And that's like his favorite band in the world. He's
But he got
always
to go.
listening to him. Yeah, he got to go like last minute. He had no idea. He was so excited. And then like I meet up with him after, and I'm like, "How was the show?" Fine. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, I mean, it was amazing. It was awesome. I was like, I'm glad.
It's just like a way to end the conversation.
Like,
there.
it was fine. Like, I don't know. It's just
Fine.
you start saying like you say that sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, like it's fine. Like high school, it's fine. I don't know.
Do we have any advice for our little high school friend Cole? I would say don't take it too seriously.
Start some Twitter beef.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that, but I also don't want to like bully someone.
Yeah, there's a fine line. Start Twitter beef.
Start with the drill team.
Start with
Yeah.
the drill team.
I actually was thinking of doing that a few weeks ago, but I decided against it.
It's sitting in the drafts, isn't it?
It's actually not. I deleted it. I didn't want that beef.
Dude, no, it's
Ryan
fun.
wanted that beef.
It's fun. I'll send you some of my old tweets, and you can just insert your drill team there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, what school do you go to? Salem.
Salem. Yeah.
Right on, man. Right on. That's hilarious. Yeah, no. Start fun beef. Don't bully anyone because you don't
Yeah.
want any like murders on your own hand or
Oh
anything.
yeah, that would be.
Ooh,
not
yeah.
Any school shootings.
That would
or,
not be
Oh.
fine.
No, that's
Yeah.
not fine. So I mean, be nice to everyone, but also like I don't
Start
know,
beef.
have a little fun. Just maybe like plant an idea. Just plant a little seed there.
Just the
Where it's
little
like-
slight roast.
Let
Where
it,
it's
let
like-
it grow.
Hopefully, someone will like either escalate it or add to the conversation. Like either the drill, like you just say a little remark, could be about anything or anyone. The drill team, either A, the drill team is like, "Yo, what the f is this? This is about us. Let's go to war," and then you're good.
After that, you're like, I didn't start it.
Or two, you have a buddy who just tags in and is like, "Yo, is this about the drill team?" or whatever.
I feel like
But the thing is, don't. Well,
I'll do it. I'll
Don't-
be like, yo, is
no,
this
about your drill
don't do.
team.
Don't, yeah, that's funny. That's funny to help a lad out, but like, I feel like there's a certain after you graduate high school, like you can't really do the Twitter beef anymore.
Oh, no.
Not with like that kind of stuff. Like,
Of
when,
course not.
like when you see strangers online always talking shit on each other, that's hilarious. They like
That
meme
is
on each
some-
other, or like those ones where like somebody will reply to a tweet and say like this ain't it, and then the
This ain't
original
it, chief.
posters will go back and like just look at his profile, and he'll either have like no legs or his like bio. I saw one
What's
where
that?
it was like his bio said like R.I.P. Mom and Dad, and then the guy wrote back,
Oh,
"At least
no.
I have my parents still."
those are the worst clapbacks.
Ooh.
Those are brutal.
I saw one where a girl replied to it and she was missing an arm.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I don't remember what he said, but like, oh no,
She a snack.
no, yeah, something like that, or like at least I'm typing this with two hands, like something like that.
Oh.
I was like, oh man.
Did you hear the story about that girl though? That girl like lost the way she lost her arm was she was driving drunk and she like got in a car crash. It was something about that.
Oh.
I just remember they
Ooh.
roasted her for it.
She
It was
kind of deserved it.
funny. She got beef with No Jumper Adam 22.
Adam 22.
Yeah, she had beef with him for some reason. I don't really remember.
Adam 22 will start shit over
Yeah,
anything.
I just think it's funny the Russ memes.
Russ.
Good old Russ.
Russ is the one thing that Twitter unites over. We're like, yo, let's meme on this dude.
They'll either protect him until he dies, which is like 10%, and then everyone else is like, yeah, fuck Russ.
I think it's like the 1%, to be honest with you. The 1% in the world protect Russ.
Everyone in my high school just loves Russ, and I don't know why. Like, I listened to the one song, Tsunami, and I thought that was pretty cool in, like, 2016, so like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, Russ is a loser. He's kind of the worst.
Well, like, I watch like Cody Co on YouTube. Do you watch Cody Co?
I've seen a few, but
yeah, dude, he has a couple of videos where he just strictly memes on Russ. Like some interviews that he's had, and like they're so funny. Like just the way he talks like he's trying to like write a book, and it's just not good.
Is it like pretentious? Like it's like,
I don't even know. He's like no. Someone asked Russ the question. They were like, "So what's like the most romantic relationship you've ever been in?" Or like, no. The question was, "What is the nicest thing you've ever got for someone?" or something like that, like romantically. And he was like, "Man, fuck that. Like, I'm trying to put someone on some different wavelengths. I'm trying to elevate their mindset, like shit like that." And at the end of it, they're like, "You didn't answer the question." Like flowers or like, I don't know. He just does it to himself. It's Russ.
Yeah.
It's all about delivery.
And
if you can like, I don't know, because like DJ Khaled says shit like that, and it's like kind of universally funny. Like not a lot of people like go out and like watch DJ Khaled every day, but like when you see DJ Khaled answer in a dumb way, it's like, okay, that's pretty funny. It's all about delivery.
I eat a lot of pear.
He's a lot of pear-shaped boy.
Pear-shaped boy.
What do we got? Are there any other questions we have for Cole, for our good friend Cole?
Oh, we have a lot of like. Are you a dreamer? Like, do you have dreams often, kind of thing?
Ooh.
We have a topic about dreams on here, so
I do dream sometimes.
okay.
Only
But
recreationally.
I've had maybe 5 dreams, and every other dream I have is a repeat. Like I have repeated dreams.
Do you have any repeats you'd like to share?
There's one. I had it like I've had it like twice. So it was like the first time was when I was like 8, and I was in Lake Powell with Garrett.
Okay, Garrett,
and we're sitting on the front of the boat, and all of a sudden we drive straight. Like the boat just like goes straight up, and we're just driving straight up, and then it's just going straight up in a boat, and then
like you're flying or you're zooming across the water.
We're going
at 90 degrees.
So like the boat is going horizontally, and then it rotates 90 degrees and goes vertically.
So it's like clipping. It's clipping
and
through the water.
It's like a waterfall that it's just going up, like Doctor Strange. How the building's just like
yes.
fold.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then the boat will fall. It just goes like backwards, and then the dream ends. That's literally how it goes.
That's kind of cool.
Sounds like a ride.
Then the last time I had it was like a month ago.
So you had it when you were 8, and then like a month ago.
Yeah.
Like what a blast
So wait,
from the past.
do you and Garrett like age in the dream, or do you guys just go back to being 8 years old?
I think we were 8. I don't really remember. Most of the dream was just looking forward because we were going up, and I thought it was cool.
That's really cool.
Oh.
I've never seen that before. Sean, do you have recurring dreams?
Recurring dreams. I think I've had. I don't usually have recurring dreams. I think I have before. I wouldn't be able to name anything, but I have like recurring things that happen in dreams. Like I'll get chased by like wildlife. Like I'll get chased by like wolves or bears or cougars. Like it'll always be like
werewolves?
a different.
But like nothing nice.
No, I've had a dream about werewolves. I was like in like this city. I think I was either with friends or family, but there was just like this werewolf just like on the loose, and it was just like it was like.
Do you want to like you say, "Hey, turn me into one of you"?
See, that'd be cool, but I don't think I had any
intention. Did you want to take his blood
that.
and become a companion?
See, I mean, that'd be cool, but I think he would have just like eaten
Companions
me.
Guild, baby.
Companions Guild.
Sean's not allowed in Whiterun anymore.
Sean turned into a werewolf at night and killed everyone in Whiterun, so he's no longer allowed there.
Ah,
no, he just has red eyes, and they won't let him in. And he can't finish the main story.
I love Skyrim memes. Oh boy, you look tired. You might have a case of the shingles.
You look really pale.
Oh boy, you need some sleep? Like,
Rae, you were telling me you have recurring dreams, don't you?
if I make myself have recurring dreams,
Yeah, like you can choose to have dreams, isn't that right?
I can choose to have dreams. But it's like, I don't know, it's like not taxing, but like I have to go to bed almost not tired. Does that make sense? So like, if I get in bed and I'm exhausted, I won't have a dream, like guaranteed. But if I get in bed, it's like 10 o'clock, I'm like, now that tired. Like dick around on my phone for a minute. And I'm like, what do I want to dream about tonight? Like, I could like put myself in the shoes of like whatever I want. Like I can't just like have something very specific and like have a dream about it, but I can kind of like control it to an extent. But like, I don't know. Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a skill or anything. It's not like something I do like often. I don't know. It's just, yeah.
Interesting.
Have you ever had a dream where you like astral project?
What's that mean?
Where you like leave your body and look at it?
No.
You can float around and stuff.
I had a dream where I wasn't floating around, but I was in someone else's body looking at myself. That was pretty wild.
Oh.
That was weird. I think I was a girl too.
You ever see that thing where it's like if you saw a perfect clone of yourself, you wouldn't recognize it?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't believe that.
You would, to an extent, like you wouldn't say that looks exactly like me,
Kinda like
but like you could say like it looks familiar, like features.
Yeah.
But like just because the only way, like I mean, there's photos, but and then there's
You've
also
never
like,
seen yourself.
Yeah, like I saw a photo for myself from the side for the first time in like years.
Yeah.
And I was disgusted. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to look like that from the side. What do I need to do? And
How do I fix this?
I've just accepted it now.
Oh my gosh.
And I also read a thing that there's like statistically there's like 5 or 6 people around the world that look exactly like you. Or like very, very, very similar.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
There was a meme about that. It was like, I think it was like Justin. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Justin Bieber, but it was
Harry
an artist. And it was Dylan Sprouse.
Okay.
And his girlfriend looks just like him, but with long hair.
Whoa.
What?
It's so weird.
That's funny.
It made me laugh. I would definitely recommend. If I see it again, I'll send you guys it.
Right on.
I think I've definitely had a dream where like, I think what it was, because I can like vaguely remember like the details of it, but I'm pretty sure I went on a date with a girl, but I was the girl. Does that make sense?
Cool.
And,
You like kiss yourself after?
No.
would've.
Like I just remember like we did some activity, but I was like the female and I was like talking to myself. Yeah.
That's complicated. That's tough.
'Cause, like,
would you
I don't
would
know.
you ever kiss it? Would you kiss yourself?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm kind of handsome.
You like to put that in
Affection from somewhere.
Vanity will be the death of you, Brayden.
I mean,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
probably.
gay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is it gay to kiss yourself when you're not yourself, or are you actually just getting yourself some tail?
Oh.
How far could you go with yourself
Ooh.
in that dream
I think
scenario?
Yeah.
I'd wake up.
If you didn't, you couldn't.
I wouldn't do it. That's icky.
You'd rob yourself.
Yes. I
It's in a
can't.
dream.
I mean, I know my boy wants some tail, but my boy is me, and I am the tail.
You're like a cat chasing its own
You
tail.
are the head and the tail.
You're
Yeah.
the yin and the yang to your own dream.
It goes back to the Marilyn Manson question.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
The age-old question that Marilyn Manson tried to solve himself. I always confuse Charles Manson and Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah, they're
That's
like
very different.
I just found that out the other day.
They're different people.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
I was
both
driving through-
pretty metal.
Yeah, I was driving
Wow.
through a canyon and we were talking about serial killers, and that was literally when I realized they were talking and they were like, "Do you remember when Charles Manson killed all these people?" And I was like, "Isn't he the guy that like?"
What is
He-
Isn't Marilyn Manson in a what band?
Marilyn
Marilyn
Manson
Manson?
is just Marilyn
Oh
Manson.
shit! I knew that. I thought
Oh,
it was
good.
a
No, you're
lead
good.
singer or something.
Then Charles Manson, I don't think he ever actually killed people. He just had a cult and he
Yeah.
instructed people to kill people.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty hard.
Even
Still gets into
crazier.
jail for the rest of his life. But
Yeah.
Either way,
My uncle worked or works in his prison. The one that Charles Manson is in.
Oh.
He said that he talked to him a couple times, which is kind of cool.
Did he say anything interesting?
No. He's just an old
he's
man
like-
who's just waiting to die.
He's like, hey, I need you to kill this person for me.
All right, say no more.
Okay.
All right,
you
Charles.
seem trustworthy. You got
I
a
just
swastika
imagine
on your
him-
forehead and everything.
I just imagine him like Silence of the Lambs, but I guess it's not that
He-
extreme.
He's in like some like cage and like in like
With a
the middle
mask.
of like a heavily guarded room. Saws off some like security guard's face and wears it.
Oh, jeez.
Something like
Brutal.
that.
We're getting a
Brutal.
Charles Manson movie next year.
Oh,
are we?
Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Oh my
gosh,
it's
geez.
It's going to be amazing, starring Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that's a cast.
Oh, yeah.
It is, and it has who is it?
I like
Someone
movies
old.
like that. I don't know
It's
why.
the old classic guy, Al Pacino, or
Yo.
is it
No, Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro? It's De
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I was interested in it. Did you watch the Dahmer movie?
Niro. No.
Oh yeah, I want to watch that one. You watched it?
I haven't seen it, but I was like interested. I was like, I wonder if this is
Yeah,
good.
it's got the kid from Disney Channel in it.
Yeah, it's
Just the one kid.
It's I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's from the show Austin and
Beans?
Alley. Don't
Is it
tell me how I
Beans?
know that, but
Is it Beans?
it's not Beans.
No, it's not.
Beans might make a good Dahmer.
No, but it's like Jeffrey Dahmer, like
As a
I don't
teenager.
know anything about him.
cannibal. I think
he
cannibal.
may have been a cannibal,
I
but he
think
was
he
a
was.
serial killer.
Yeah.
So he was like this like creepy blonde guy with like glasses and stuff, and like
Oh, I've seen
the
that photo.
class.
Yeah.
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 So he would.
Ooh, I want to watch
Dude,
that.
why are we so fascinated with just as a society with serial killers?
It's so
I don't know.
interesting
It's just
that
so-
someone wants to destroy or eat or do whatever they want with that many people. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
That
just
is
Yeah.
like,
true.
It's just kind of weird.
Because,
Like-
like, at the most, the normal person is like, okay, I get mad at people. Like, I might yell at a customer or a service employee
And
or
then
something.
there's people-
You know what I mean? And then there's people who just go out there and, like, murder people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think it's
for
like
fun.
I think it's just like it's just like the top taboo is to like kill somebody and do like other like terrible things to them. Because like you have like those serial killers, they won't just kill somebody. Like they'll like go all out and do a whole bunch of like messed up shit. But like I think just because it's so taboo, like people just kind of
people eat it up. Every time I mention I have a podcast to anybody or like I talk about it, they're like, I listen to a podcast and I already know which one it is. It's the
True
serial
crimes.
killer.
Yeah.
It's the serial killer podcast. That's like the number one on iTunes, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Someday we'll get there.
yeah,
what
we'll pass
we'll
them.
become serial killers.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Wow.
We'll kill the true crimes. No, wait, no, we're taking that back because if they die, then somebody's gonna let them know it was us.
Oh.
Just because we said it as a joke.
Yep, we didn't do it.
Nope. Shit.
Nope.
We can put the intro for that.
Dang,
We
what's
can put the
that?
intro.
What's that sword on the wall for?
Oh, yeah.
Decoration.
Oh,
Just purely decoration.
No, I brought up the astro projection thing because once as a kid, I had a little dream where I like was outside of my body,
Uh-huh.
but now I just have like I don't. It's not what it is because I've looked it up,
Yeah.
but like my imagination allows me to look at myself from any angle in a room,
Wow.
and like
Only when you're asleep?
no, right? Like even right now, I can tell what I look like from the back of my head, like, and I can see things that like, oh, like shoot, I need to fix that, and then it's right.
Oh.
It's kind of weird, or like
wow.
if I'm driving past somebody, I think it's just my imagination, and so it might not be. It's probably not perfect at all,
Mhm.
but like I see what they would see if they're looking at me.
Whoa.
That was just like a little habit that I gained as a kid, and then it was like something that I just do.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool. So like, it's like if it was like refined and if it was in essence like perfect, like
It would be like I could pause and just like clip around the world.
well, like you could like prevent like if you see a car is gonna run into you, you're like, all right, I'll move. Like
I'll get
you know,
closer
almost-
to it.
Yeah.
I'll hit him back.
First.
You'd have like a spidey sense almost. It'd be different.
It's
but,
not.
like,
it's not that cool. We're
yeah.
overthinking it.
no,
Yeah.
it would be cool. I mean, like have
No, I
like
know,
being
it would
able
be
to
cool,
like
but-
see through like other people's eyes and stuff. Like actually, that'd be
Oh, that
Yeah,
would be
that
cool.
would be cool.
That'd be
That would be a dope power.
Like-
I've never thought about that.
like you wouldn't be able to control anything, but you could just like like your consciousness would just kind of like transfer into like you'd be able to see through like somebody's eyes and everything, so you could see like exactly
Yeah,
from their point
like,
of view.
anyone in like your vicinity that was like near you, like you can see what they see.
Yeah.
It's almost
wouldn't,
like
like-
having like a camera in the corner of your eye. Like,
That wouldn't help
Yeah.
like That wouldn't be like a good superpower.
I know, but it's cool.
It is a cool idea.
Like,
I think that would be a cool superpower. I mean,
I know,
imagine
it can't stop
like
you from like bullets.
it
or
could
anything.
prevent bullets possibly.
oh,
I mean, if you can get to like any vantage point at will, like even from the vantage point of the person who's about to kill somebody
or about to kill you,
or
You
about
just
to
move.
kill
You
you.
could just,
do
have
a
you
cartwheel.
guys- what's that show? There was a show, and it was like a magician is helping the FBI with stuff, and like in one scene, there's like a sniper that's trying to kill someone from a rooftop, and the magician he puts up like a glass bulletproof pane, and like they're running through the park, and then like he sees where the person is by like the refraction of the scope, and just
Okay.
like by telling the refraction of the scope, he could tell like where the sniper was like aiming at that like moment, just like really talented. So he like moves in front of the glass pane, and the sniper shoots, and it hits the glass pane, and it like stops the bullet. So it's just like really good like
Did the
location.
sniper just not shoot again?
Well, he faked like he got shot. So it's like running and the glass pane, and then he just drops.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
I was
That's cool.
like-
that's
I
some
was
Mission
like-
Impossible stuff.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
and
yeah.
in all of those sniper assassinations, they never shoot again. They only shoot
They always
once.
just shoot once, and then they're like,
They
"All right,
bail.
I got to pack up the gun."
Peace
Yeah.
out.
Yep,
Hmm.
that's what they do. It's kind of weird.
Damn.
We have a couple more on dreams that I guess
Yeah.
we can go over.
Yeah.
You have one about the dream multiverse theory. That I
Yeah.
actually
Dude, let's
have
talk
no-
about that.
I have no
Talk
idea
about
what that
this.
is.
I have no idea.
So, do you guys know what the multiverse theory is?
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
there's like multiple, like infinite
infinite.
alternate
Oh,
realities.
you told me about
So
that.
it's
Yeah.
like Marvel is Marvel with the or DC.
Well, I mean,
How there's
so,
like-
so
It's
there is a
not-
multiverse.
it's not
in
patented
all-
by
like,
Disney.
How there's
In
like
all-
lots of different worlds that you
Yeah,
could be in.
but essentially, it's the idea that like every decision you make
Has a universe.
has a universe in which you did the other thing.
hmm
And so we're living one where we've made all the choices that we have until then, but for each person, there's billions and billions of other universes where they made a choice or they had something different for breakfast,
Yeah, there's
and all
there's
sorts of stuff.
like there's another universe of me in this very instant right now, but wearing a black shirt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is wild. Like,
I wonder how that.
is
I wonder how that
true,
Brayden's doing.
Probably fine.
Probably the same. I'd hope.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
He's very
doing good.
happy.
He's wearing black.
Wearing black
Black.
shirts.
He is wearing black. I wonder what that says about his mood, though.
Ooh.
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 Does it say anything? It doesn't.
No, it really
Okay,
doesn't.
so essentially the dream multiverse theory is like every time you go to bed and you have a dream, you're looking into another universe
yeah.
of yourself. So you're
So-
looking into another life where Brayden.
So.
Cole's about to do a
Brayden's-
fat wheelie.
Oh,
jeez.
Yeah, you're looking into a universe where the laws of physics are a little different.
And the water goes straight up. The boats go too.
It's like the cartoons when they can drive up the water. Do you have anything?
But that's
to
just
expand on?
fascinating. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just really
No,
like
it
that
is.
idea of like, I don't know, like the thing about the multiverse theory is like, it doesn't matter no matter what.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
will.
Like it'll never affect anything whether you believe it or not, or
Really?
Or
what
whatever.
if you went to that alternate universe and he was wearing a black shirt?
you just couldn't. It's not possible. Alternate realities are
very different.
just dumb. It's just a dumb idea, but I think it's so cool and it fascinates me. Where it's like there are cool dreams out there, and it's like maybe there's cool worlds out there. But then there's also crazy, scary things. Like I've had some crazy long nightmares. I've had nightmares that like I aged 10 years through them, and it felt like I was like dreaming for
geez.
10
Whoa.
years, where I was like alone in like the apocalypse, pretty much. Like, but it wasn't like zombies or anything. It was just everyone was dead,
Oh.
and I was just walking on roads for like years. And like just trying to sleep and then walking on roads again. It was like, I don't know, man.
You've got to make that like I Am
Am
Legend,
Legend?
where he
Yeah.
where he golfs on top of the
Oh,
fighter
yeah.
jets.
Yes.
You got to make it like that. You've got to enjoy the hell. That
Yeah,
you're
you have
in.
to enjoy your nightmare.
I suppose. I don't know.
Dude,
It's
all
not-
my dreams are kind of whack. Like if I ever have an organic dream where I'm not like I'm gonna dream about this, it's like, oh fuck, I'm late for work, and then like it'll be me getting ready, like putting on my clothes, And then I'll wake up and I'll look at my phone. I'm like, oh, I'm not late. And then I'll put on my clothes. Like it's like so uneventful. Like I don't have cool dreams unless I have to like force myself.
I used to have dreams about work. I don't anymore. But like when I was at Wiggy Wash.
Yeah, I did too.
And like I would have dreams of things that I would do every day. Like I would go to work and I would talk to customers and then everyone would be mad. And then
I gotta wax this cool car today.
Yeah, clean cars.
It was so cool.
And then I would go home and go to sleep and then I'd wake up.
Cole, do you work at Wiggy?
No, I do not. I clean boats sometimes.
Where do you, is that where do you work?
I just don't work. I used to do construction cleanup. I started listening to your podcast like on my way to work because I worked like an hour away. So I just do that.
Sick.
Yeah. But now that it's summer, I can't, or not summer, I can't do that anymore. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sick.
Sean, did you ever dream about Wiggy?
I must have.
Dude, I had nightmares about that place.
Oh yeah.
I dreamt about taco time. At taco time, we had like security cameras, like that would like watch us, and like the owners would watch us. And I had this dream. I wasn't even at taco time. I was just like walking around my normal life, but there were like security cameras everywhere, and I just knew that my taco time managers were watching me. It's a weird dream.
Just them, like at your home.
Like,
We have to see what this guy does in his free time.
What's he doing?
I'm pretty sure I had a dream where I just did a classic. Like,
Like, all right, all done.
all right, I finished. Yeah, pull it out. And then I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you guys ever have a dream that's like a movie? Like it like follows a storyline?
Yeah.
I don't.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't have those dreams often, but like when I do, like they're like my favorite dreams. So like I'll have like a dream, like there will be like some sort of like there will be like stakes, and like I'll be with like a group of like people, like a guild or something. And like dude, it's sick. Like it's so freaking cool. Like I've like had these dreams since I was like a little kid, just like every so often. And like we would go through like a whole like story, like from like beginning to end. Like there'd be like something that like we had to like accomplish, or like something that we had to do. Like there was like something like evil that we had to like overcome or something, and we would, and like it would like follow like the whole, like this whole storyline. And I would just wake up and like I would just like have like I would always have like a weird like feeling like I just went through like a whole like event with like these people.
Journey.
Yeah, like a whole journey.
That's cool.
And like I would wake up and just set my mood for the rest of the day. You ever had like a dream like that?
Yeah, I've had a
Really
few.
cool.
I've had a lot of dreams like that, actually. You guys ever seen that thing where it's like you're incapable of creating a new face in a dream, so it's always pulled from somebody you've seen before?
yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? You think that's true?
No.
I
Because
don't
like
know.
you have those like nightmares where it's like this freak thing, and you know for a fact you've never seen it before. So
Or maybe you just
Yes.
have seen it.
oh my goodness,
Shit.
You have
it's like
seen it, and you
it's
just
the monster under your bed, and it's actually real.
monster under your bed, the monster that exists before you came to this earth. The
Are you quoting
things
some
you
no-sleep?
repress. No,
The
Oh, no.
Demogorgon.
just things you repress as a kid, maybe.
The
You're-
thing.
It.
It, Pennywise.
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 The Dancing Clown.
Boy.
Good old Pennywise. What was the other thing that I wanted to talk about?
I don't know. Oh, on here?
It was no, something with sleep. I forgot what it was.
Oh, like personal theory on why we have dreams?
Yeah, why do we have dreams?
I don't know.
Just
Like there's the multiverse theory that you talked about.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
an
kind of neat.
idea.
Do you have a theory, Cole?
I don't know.
Like
It's
I
such
don't know.
like a weird question. Like,
It is kind of a weird question. Like, is it like to? I don't know. I couldn't even like form my own theory on the spot.
To work out problems,
yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say
Your
that's
life.
probably the reason for
because
it.
it's like your subconscious is always trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
So that's your dreams too. Plays through that. But it's like there's some dreams where it's like there's no lesson in that. I just ran away from a werewolf for an hour and a half.
Sean?
Teaches
know.
you to
No,
run away from your inner problems.
Yeah, I think that I don't know, like with like the dreams that I've had, like giving like the wild animal chasing me, for example. There were some dreams where like I was able to just like stand back, like, hey, wait a second, and like maybe if I just like calm down and like like just like take control of this, and like I'll be fine. And there was this one dream where I had like this like leopard like chasing me, and I just like stopped and the leopard stopped, and then like I just like reached out and petted it, and then the dream just ended.
Didn't you guys talk about that on a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good podcast.
Yeah.
Classic.
But I think
Old
I don't
but
know.
gold.
All but gold.
I think the same thing. Like I think like there's like a lot of problems like in your mind and your subconscious that need resolution, and I think that dreams are kind of just a way to give that.
Do you guys have a theory why we forget most of our dreams? Well, at least I forget most of my dreams.
Most people do.
Yeah.
I think everyone forgets like 90% of the dreams they have every night.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's another like hard question. Like I just can't answer it.
It's like RAM in a computer.
My brain is just
Yeah.
filled with too much lyrics from 2004 and
Yeah.
and memes, I suppose.
I don't know. I think it's just because your subconscious is dominant when you're dreaming. So like when you wake up, it's kind of like a transition from the
It just, like,
subconscious to the
cleans it out.
conscious. Not necessarily cleans it, but like you kind of like transfer from subconscious to conscious.
Oh, so
And
it's
so
like
then-
somewhere else, but still there,
Yeah.
just not being used.
Yeah.
So you could like tap into it if you.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
I imagine it like my iPhone, like it's being stored somewhere on there, but I can't find it because I have too much Rae Jepsen
Mhm.
to scroll through and like find it. You know what I mean?
You know how she's like, isn't she like 32?
She's like 40 something.
Yeah,
She's an old one.
She's not 40.
I think
She's
she's
30.
older than Lady
she's
Gaga.
old.
I'm gonna look
No,
really quick. I'm gonna look really quick. She
Yeah,
was like,
I'll take that bet.
Yes.
How much? What are we betting?
okay, I'm gonna say like 38.
I'd say
Loser
30.
has to call their mom on the podcast.
Oh shit! And say what? Wait, loser. Like,
Ooh.
are we talking close? The closer age?
I'd say 30.
I'm saying she's. You're saying she's 40,
I'm gonna say 38 because that's
38 and
close.
above. I'm saying
Yep.
she is 34 or younger.
34 or
36.
younger.
34 to 30.
Okay, what if it's 34 to 38? Neither of us win.
Put
Neither
this
of us
to
win.
rest.
Okay. Carly. Oh boy, what's the bet here? Well,
Carly Rae
your mom's
Jepsen.
a
I think she is 38.
Carly Rae Jepsen age. It
She's
shows up in
Hang
the
on.
shit. How did you know that?
What, 32?
Yeah,
She's 32.
Because I don't know.
I feel
I knew.
like-
I swear she was older.
Wait,
than that.
who's the?
No.
I swear there's someone that is
What?
that does
She has-
seem older.
She has chopped blonde hair now.
I don't know. I haven't heard from her
I
since Call Me Maybe.
I swear she was older than that.
Maybe she bathed in some baby's blood or something.
That'd be cool.
That's
Wait,
that's one way to do it.
does she have other songs besides "Call Me Maybe"?
She
Yeah.
Good Times, wasn't that with her?
Oh yeah, that was with
Owl City.
yeah.
Owl City. Where are those?
Dude,
where's that guy?
holy
Hey,
Huh?
he just released an
shit.
album. It was called
Fireflies
Cinematic.
2.
It was called Cinematic.
Huh.
20,000 fireflies.
I'll be honest.
20 million
20
fireflies.
million.
I was a
You would not believe
big
your eyes.
fan of Owl City back in the day.
I was a fan of Owl City.
I just
Stra-
remember Richardson was
Strawberry
obsessed with
Avalanche.
Strawberry Avalanche
Mhm.
and all of his songs, and I was
Dude.
like, it's fine.
He's the one that got me hooked on Owl City.
I was not a fan of Owl City.
Yeah, I don't know.
I loved the Facebook posts about it though,
Yup.
because they were like all over the place. Or love like whoa, and they would do like every other word was or every other character was capitalized, or they'd like throw in a 0 or a 3 for E. Love like whoa text posts were hilarious.
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. You guys ever had sleep paralysis before?
Oh no, thank God.
I think I do occasionally. I just don't remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I just remember it's happened to me at least one time, but I can't remember when.
That's sick.
So
You
that's
ever-
when like
Is
your
that
body
sick?
goes to sleep.
You just
But your mind's
you just
awake?
Look up for like 12 hours.
Really?
do you ever like feel
do
like
your
a
eyes
like a
open?
presence in the room or
Yeah.
something?
So like you can't move your body. Oh, you can't move your body, but your like eyes. So like my sister, she sleeps with her eyes open sometimes.
What? What sister?
Sophie.
Is she okay?
Yes, she's
you
okay.
sure?
I am sure she's okay.
I would double check tonight.
What terrified her as a kid that made her think that she has to keep her eyes open at night?
I do not know.
You might want to check on that.
Sophie,
Sophie,
what the heck, dude?
Are you okay? Yeah,
but like your eyes are.
you're
open?
like it's like when your eyes. So like the only thing I really feel like I could open is just like my eyelids, and you can like look your eyes around, but you can't like move your body.
Oh.
It's like you're so tired that you literally just can't move anything.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
But,
it's
like,
not
you're
fun.
awake.
But you
You're
never
awake.
have you never seen anything, right?
No, I did not see anything. while
Because I heard like your mind, since you're still kind of asleep in a way, like your
Oh.
mind,
It's like
your
a form of
subconscious
sleep.
creates
Oh,
something.
that would be scary.
That is terrifying. Like you hear
Mm.
scary stories, man.
I I talked to that girl Jocelyn. She said she had something like that once. I think I might have shared that story once.
She saw like a naked man, or she saw like a scary man in a hat or something.
Like a family, yeah.
Because her house was haunted, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why she brought up the story.
Yeah,
but she said
Methuselah have a story too.
I think he did.
I
believe he did. Yeah, but she said her conscious whatever like created like she like couldn't move, so she was like she felt like her arms really heavy and they're like trapped on like the bed. You know what I'm saying, dude? And like she said there was like a girl in the corner and she could like see the girl that was like standing there, but she like couldn't move. And like the door opened and then like there was like a man like on top of her, like not doing anything, just like sitting there.
That's downright terrifying.
Yeah, but she said
ever.
It felt like he was holding down her arms because she didn't move her arms, and he was just like looking at her or something like that.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, I heard that's the theory too. Is like you don't know why you can't get up, and so your mind fills in. Oh, somebody's on me.
Yeah,
but still, that's I don't know how I could ever sleep again.
No,
that's
that'd be
scary.
awful.
That's the scariest thing ever. Like I'm worried right now if that happens to me tonight, dude. I'm losing it. That's so crazy.
I don't know. I don't know.
We shouldn't be afraid of sleep.
Yeah, sleep's good.
Sleep's good.
Yeah.
I saw that meme recently where it was like, you're going to be gifted with a nice long life of 80 years. And it's like, yay. And then God's like, you will spend 1/3 of it asleep and not knowing what's going on. He said, oh, okay. And the other's like, then God's like, but it'll be the best third. I don't even need to sleep anymore. Like, well, I want to sleep more than I just need to. Yeah. Like, I just like it too much. Do you know what I mean? But I never have time for it.
Yeah.
So I run good on 6 hours. If I get any more, I'm like bad. Any more or less, it's not good for me. Unless I get like 12. I either need 6 hours or 12 hours or I'm groggy.
If I sit on like 9 or 10 hours, like it's going to be a good day.
No, I don't
it's
get
like
9 or 10.
My number right there.
Jeez.
Are you a heavy sleeper?
No.
Do you guys snore?
I do.
Apparently.
I talk in my sleep.
Really?
Same.
Do you have any stories about that?
I don't remember what I said, but I just remember on choir tour, I went to New Mexico with like this kid named Max Valentine. He's on his mission right now.
Okay.
But they just him and Garrett just videoed me sleeping. And apparently I said some weird stuff. Yeah.
That's kind of creepy. Sean, you say weird stuff? Funny.
I know that I sleep talk. I've never heard like what I've said. Right, but I have a story of my dad sleep barking. So no, like it was weird. Like, I think I like woke up to use the bathroom or something, or I don't even know. But like or maybe I was sleeping in my parents' bed. I can't even remember. But anyway, my dad just like starts like, he was either like screaming or barking. It was more like barking because he was like, and like, it was the weirdest thing. And like, I still can't remember because it sounds right to say like I've heard that while I was like sleeping in my parents' bed when I was really little, or hearing it from like the outside of my parents' bedroom, in which maybe it was something else. But no.
We'll stop that memory there.
Yeah. Anyway,
you won't dig any deeper.
Brayden, you have such a cute little bear cub snore,
dude. I have a pretty good snore.
It's just like a soft little bear cub next to you.
Is that what it sounds like?
That's what it sounds like. Because we've fallen asleep near each other a couple of times. Shared her maybe a handful of times.
Yeah,
shared a bed. Couple times.
Whatever.
No, but
it's just a nice little. Just like, it's not annoying, it's not obnoxious, it's like a little bear,
dude. Like, I went on a trip with some buddies I used to play paintball with in Vegas, and I remembered I shared a bed in one of the rooms with a guy, like, just because that's like, it was like an Airbnb, we had to share a bed, and like he got up and left the room because he said I was too loud, and like because he's like, they scared me because like after that trip they were like, dude, like, your snore is really bad. I was like, yeah, I've heard that before. Like, I snore loud. Don't make fun of me for it. I'm 18. I get it. But he was like, no, like, watch this video. And like, he showed me a video of it, and I sounded like I was choking. I was like,
Oh no.
Bad. So I was like, oh shit, after I heard that, and I went to the doctor and I got checked for like sleep apnea, even though that doesn't like ever happen to kids ever. I was like, I don't want to die in my sleep.
Ooh.
But the doctor was like, yeah, you're fine. You're probably just sick. I was like, cool. I'm glad I sound like a brick cub though.
Well, there was that one time at my house.
Which one?
You came over. It was with me, you, and Sean.
Okay.
And you were like dying, like choking in your sleep.
Oh, so I do that.
It was like a really weird hybrid situation though.
Can you explain it?
Describe it in words.
Please describe it. Please describe
in
what you
sound.
It was like, and it was like you were like sleep talking too. Do it because you're like, you okay, buddy? You're like, oh yeah.
Oh,
And then
I remember
and
that.
then like you'd go back to
okay.
like to like dry heaving / trying to breathe. Yeah, it was so goofy. It was very funny.
Brayden had a rough night that night.
Yeah. Dreams, man. Sleep.
Dreams.
Sleep and dreams are wicked, dude.
Man.
We have a couple other things on there. I don't know. You want to dive into those?
Absolutely.
We have money in the purge. What we picking?
Money and Purge.
What are you interested? Have you seen the Purge movies?
I have not seen the movies, but I know the like general idea.
Okay.
Let's do Purge. Let's talk Purge.
Sure, why not?
I think
We don't even need to talk about the
story.
movies. It's not about the movies, really.
It's just the idea.
Because the
It's a
movies are
cool
dog
thought,
shit.
yeah.
The movies are awful.
There's 4 of them now, isn't there?
I think I've seen
I saw the
two,
first
They made
3.
They made a new one like
Four.
how long ago?
Like a
Pretty
couple months
recently.
ago. Yeah, the first Purge, and it was like the biggest problem with those movies is that they think they're like doing some kind of political commentary.
They're like this is so deep.
They're like, this
We're
is
all gonna kill someone.
guys, we live
It's
in a
one night of the
society.
year.
This is real, and it's like, no, it's not. Stop it, because it's always the whole thing is like the idea of like, oh, this could really happen,
No,
or like politicians are evil.
There
This
is
is what they
truth.
really want, and then like the newest one incorporated like police brutality targeting black people.
Oh, and
Yeah.
it was like the police or
Like-
the like military came
Yeah.
in and they're like incite violence.
Yeah, it's like you guys are not what you think you are.
This is
it was
so
just,
It-
it
it's-
just came off as a joke.
It
like,
did.
Like it's a serious issue, but like I don't know. Like
It's such a good premise, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you gave that kind of movie to like the right creative guy who like
yeah.
had a dark humor but loved violence,
Uh-huh.
you could play that off so funny. Of like just reckless kids doing crazy stuff. Maybe not like murdering people, but you could have it go like that
Oh, The
route
Purge?
of like
Yeah.
of like they start out goofing around and then somebody dies and then they have to kill all these people to cover it or whatever. There's so many good stories in The Purge.
Who
But-
was it that brought up that the other day?
Mhm.
That like
that meme.
like what was it? Like they killed someone after the purge.
No,
and
they
had to hide
accidentally
it?
killed somebody a week before the Purge, so they had to hide it to make it
Okay.
look. So they made it look. It was like the Weekend at Bernie's premise
Uh-huh.
at
that's
the
so
Purge.
Accidentally killing someone and having to like save the body for 1 week.
Have to make him walk around and
What would serial
You guys are-
killers do during the purge?
probably
Maybe kill
serial
people.
Well, like, what would they like cover up throughout the year? Like, would they like take the bodies and then on the purge be like, "Hey, I killed all of these people tonight"?
No, because apparently,
'Cause,
like, the whole thing is like, since everyone gets to release crime in one night, no crime is committed at all any other day. And so, if anyone goes missing, they'd be like, "Oh, somebody killed him, I guess," or something.
Ah,
There had
well, we gotta end the purge now. We're just going back to normal murder rates.
See, I don't think a lot of people would actually murder.
I feel
I don't
like
think
that's
they
just,
would at
I feel like
first.
that's Utah, like just Utah in general in the purge.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know.
Utah,
Yeah, I
they
don't know.
they do their own crazy things though. Like I don't know,
they'd get a
virgin
second-
sacrifices.
They'd get a second wife.
There you go.
gosh!
Ooh.
No, because
Shots
then it
fired.
wouldn't carry over till the next day though. That's the problem.
Then like I don't know.
Wife
It's
for
like
a
an novelty
night.
thing. Wife for a night. Oh,
There you
no.
go.
No thanks.
You could do that.
No.
Freaking Purge movies, man. What would you guys
think-
do? Let's say there's a Purge tonight. We have 12 hours to do whatever we want.
I'd probably loot some places.
What places?
like
Best Buy.
clothing stores and stuff.
I
Like
feel
I would
like
want to get like some really
Shop
nice
owners
clothes.
would defend them.
Oh,
They
like
would,
a
that's the
shit ton.
problem. So
But
would
we'd
you
find a way.
Actually,
would you
if
be
I
ready
were a
to
shop-
either A, get shot by a shop
Ooh.
owner, or B, shoot the shop owner
Yeah,
to loot?
because they'd probably hire like people to guard the
Mercenaries.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mercenaries to guard the place.
And then the
Pay them
mercenaries turn
handsomely.
on them and do it instead.
I'm trying to think what is something I want that is easily obtained.
A car. Go to the
Ooh.
Nissan dealership.
Take a
Graffiti
car.
would be fun.
Steal the.
I know, but then it's not like in my name. You know what I mean? Like the title.
I wonder how things carry over. Like,
yeah.
no, I stole it on Purge. It's fair game. Where it's like, nah, you have to give it back or you're going to jail.
Like you get pulled over. Like this car isn't licensed in your name. You're like, I stole it on the Purge. He's like, I don't care. It's not your car. Like, I don't. What if you kill the owner? Does it just become your car? Like, how does that? You know?
There's like
okay, so wait, all crime
a
is legal.
law.
So
Yep.
what you do is you kill the owner, you
Yep.
forge his
Signature.
his documents, so that you get everything upon his death and his will, and
Ah,
then you're good. I think I just broke the
Hey.
Purge, right? We
that's not a
fixed
bad
it.
idea.
think so.
We cracked
Yeah.
it. All right, we got it, boys.
Okay.
Let's get that bread, huh?
Yeah.
That red.
Let's get that Nissan
Get that Nissan.
GTR Nismo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Final wrapped.
Man.
We'll see.
we'll see.
Take
I don't know what Brayden wants.
Take it easy, man.
I don't know, maybe like a 30-inch wing. I don't know. We'll see.
Mine is definitely like 66 inches.
66?
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about height.
Ooh.
Oh, I would go more than like I would go like
30 inches high? You go 3 feet off the car?
Well, to be fair, where it's coming off of right now, it's like 30 inches. Just not.
I'd say like
You know what I mean?
24. I saw it out front.
Yeah. She's
What
got
about
some
those
height.
ones where it's like the multiple wings? Like 6 wings?
It's like the dude, you know, cars.
cars, yeah.
But it's like the. I love.
We need to make a really shitty project Miata
Cars.
and put on like 40 wings.
That'd be so fun, dude. Miatas are so fun.
Miatas are fun.
Cole, do you like cars?
Yes. I don't know a lot about them though.
Okay. Do you have like a favorite car?
I have a 40s Jeep. It's just a Willys, and I'm
Whoa.
gonna fix it next year in school.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Do you have like a dream car?
I don't even know.
No,
Just whatever.
just something cool.
Just something that can. I actually don't like fast acceleration because I know I would definitely crash it.
That's fair.
Like every time I'm driving a car with fast acceleration, I'm like, oh, I almost just rammed into that barrier. That was not good. So
That's one way to look at it. Yeah.
yeah,
So you like the oldies?
yeah,
That's fair.
So you're about the experience versus the speed.
yeah.
All right.
But
right
speed
on.
makes
To each their own.
experience, kind of.
To each their own.
That's
I mean,
fun,
your
yeah.
experience is speed. His is a nice
Yeah.
cruise or a
No,
certain
some
car.
Like some oldies are cool though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Like restoring a car probably feels so good.
I bet.
I don't have like the time and effort to do that. Or
Patience, money.
money.
There's so many.
I think
It's
I want to say
really
patience is
expensive.
number one, but
oh god, yeah, that's rough.
number two is probably money.
40s Jeep. That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going?
Damn.
Where are we going with this?
Would you steal a 40s Jeep on the Purge?
Oh,
Wait, so Sean,
What would you do on the Purge?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just steal the parts I need to finish the Jeep. But
So is stealing justified on the Purge? Is that
stealing
okay?
is definitely justified on the Purge.
Okay,
It's the Purge.
that's fair.
I mean, you could be
There
killing
aren't any
people.
laws.
That's true. I don't know where I would loot where I wouldn't get shot. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's like the biggest problem is looting.
Go to like a thrift store. DI. They couldn't
Rob-
kill you at DI. That's against moral code.
Rob DI.
Rob it.
Aw. I think I would go to I think I would do something kind of lame. I think I would go to like a bowling alley and like make myself a bowling ball. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got
Just
a bowling
take
ball
bowling
now.
ball.
I got a bowling ball to add to the collection.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
take a
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Each purge, you take one bowling pin, and after 12 years, you have your own set.
12 pins? It's 10
I want
pins.
to see 10 pins.
Well,
You even bowl, bro?
No, I don't. Bowling is
Oh my-
dumb.
Bowling
Take
is
it back.
Bowling
Definitely
is dumb.
not dumb.
Bowling
Get
is like an
back.
overrated Utah County
bowling
thing.
is underrated.
I love bowling.
I love bowling as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put up this pretense that I can get more than 200 points. My highest is 140. I'm not that good, guys.
That's fair.
What's your highest, Bray?
261.
That is very
Wow.
high.
Yeah. I used to
Wait a
bowl a
second.
lot. I was kind of a loser for a minute. I
Just
don't want to
bowling
talk
on
about
your
it.
own.
I did that a couple times.
I was actually going to do that like 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't my brightest moment.
I think doing stuff on your own is cool.
I think so.
I respect that. Like people who go to movies on their own, God bless you. I still have never done that. I want to do that though.
I went and saw
Yeah.
the Lego movie by myself, and it was
You did.
That's almost
Sean
makes
just-
me a little sad.
No, it's funny, Sean. You were alone, like in the theater too, weren't you?
I may have been with like a few kids. Not like they weren't with me.
It's like the meme.
No.
This nigga eating beans.
In Cars 3, Cars 2,
Cars 2.
Cars 3,
Cars
Cars
2.
2.
Cars 2 theater.
I
No, but
just-
it's
you were okay with it?
yeah, like I like going to see
Just
movies by
a fun
myself.
time.
Like it was really easy to do at like the Water Gardens theater because like I'd go in like the middle of the day when like nobody was around because I didn't really want people to see me going to a movie by myself.
Okay.
But like I just wanted to be like alone in the theater, like have the whole theater to myself and then just watch a movie on the big screen. I got
that
to do
is
that
cool.
in Zootopia too, and that was great.
Zootopia.
Zootopia.
What a film that was.
I feel like movie theaters are ruined by people.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know
When
what
I
I
saw
mean?
Hereditary the second time,
That
I
was the
hated
worst
it.
thing ever.
Was that with
Ooh.
you the second
No,
time?
Sean
Yeah.
was the second time. I was the first time.
Everybody was like laughing and
No,
stuff.
yeah. Everyone was laughing at the dumbest times, and I'm like, it's like not
Come on.
funny.
They
Like,
don't
wait,
get it.
They didn't get it.
The people didn't get it. Or like, there's always like babies crying. That's rough.
Dude,
I've never had that at a movie. Actually,
I've had that a couple times.
hot take, but I hate people that bring their babies. To
That's
me.
not a hot
That's
take.
not
That's
a
a
hot take.
universal
That's
take.
universal.
No, like
No.
I hate.
I hate.
it.
Hot
Hate
take.
it.
I hate babies.
Oh yeah,
Like-
easy.
I get it. You want to see a movie. You want to have a nice night out. Maybe you already bought the tickets and the babysitter canceled or something. But I mean, come on, just wait for it to come out on Blu-ray.
Like, how selfish do you have to be to ruin? Like, unless that thing. Like, I've had it where people like the baby's quiet the whole movie. Like, you wouldn't have even known. I forgot what movie I saw. I saw a movie a couple weeks ago, and there's a baby like 5 seats next to me, and I was like, I swear to God, if that thing makes like any noise,
Makes a noise.
I'm like turning and saying, "Hey, please leave." But
Hey,
like,
please silence.
it
your-
couldn't
your-
even-
Please
Please silence that baby.
it couldn't even like. It didn't even like. It could have been fake for all I know. It was perfectly quiet.
Mm.
But then there was some where it was like when we saw Annihilation, I think there was a baby
Yeah.
crying for like a minute and a half,
Ooh.
Oh.
and then
Dude.
somebody finally yelled, was like, "Hey, come on!" And then she like got up and left, which like I felt bad, but it's like, come on, like somebody
Yeah.
like unless it stops crying immediately, if it
doesn't
makes any
happen
noise,
either.
get it out.
Yep.
I don't
Seriously.
know. I don't know.
Jeez.
Anyways.
But yeah, no, movie theaters are ruined by other people.
Yeah.
Like people laughing, people checking their phone, just people being dumb.
Yep.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I laugh during movies.
No. I mean, like during like
No.
I think movies are
horror
funny.
dramas.
Come on, man. Adam Sandler's not that funny.
He's not.
Although there's always that guy that you can hear above everybody else.
Yeah.
That guy or old lady.
They just have that laugh, and you're like, bro, what the hell?
Like sometimes it makes things funnier, but sometimes they'll be the only one laughing at like a scene that isn't funny at all.
it's bad.
You know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're
Comedy.
handicapped.
Comedy.
I don't know. But no, that's okay.
Straight for the
I say that because I say that because like that's an actual thing that's happened before. I mean, like I was in a movie, we were watching Finding Nemo. Actually, wait, no, I wasn't in this movie. It was my brothers that were in this movie, and they described this to me. But there was like this like sweet little mentally handicapped girl, and she was laughing whenever like a fish was on the screen, which was the whole movie. But I mean, so I give people the benefit of the doubt. But
I'm so,
Did you tell her to
But-
play the game where? Never mind.
Go on.
Don't say it.
go on.
Do you remember when we were in that assembly, and it was with what's his name, Nick Vujicic? He's the guy who
Oh no.
doesn't have legs or arms.
Oh, yeah.
He has like little nubs.
He has like
Yeah.
a nub on his right arm and a nub on his left foot.
And he's like an inspirational speaker.
He's an inspirational speaker as well as a performer / singer,
and he can swim.
and he can swim.
Okay.
But Have we told this story before? I
No.
feel like we have.
Maybe.
It's iconic.
It's a
I have
good
not
one.
heard it.
This was our sophomore year of high school. He came to visit. Big freaking deal, man. Everyone was
yeah.
like, "Oh, wow!" All the teachers were like,
I was in junior high, and he came to junior high
"Yeah."
as well.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "This is the big, like, this is huge, guys. We're so lucky."
That was probably the biggest thing.
And then, he was doing his little speech, pretty good. And then he starts talking about like bullies and like
Yeah.
people who make fun of other people. And then somebody laughed, right? Somebody in the front, and he like yells and he's like, "Who laughed? Who did that?" And then like just perfectly quiet crowd. Okay. And then he's like, come up here. And then like the teacher like walks up the stage and is like, "Hey, like it's like a mentally, not to the crowd, but it's like the guy." She's like, "That's like the special ed row right there," and it was like a mentally handicapped kid.
Oh my god!
And so he like
no.
what did he do? He like says, "I'm sorry," and like pulls the kid up
Yeah.
and then like gives him a hug and they take a photo on stage.
What?
It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's not the best Band-Aid to put on the situation.
No, it was
Who did that?
It was amazing.
Who was it? He's like, huh?
No.
That was rough.
Oh,
I think
wow.
about that every day.
That
That haunts me.
I'll never
wish-
forget
I
that.
wish I was there to see that.
It was amazing. And then like he didn't have, or I don't know what else happened, but at the end he ended up plugging his music video of him singing and swimming. And it was like
Hey guys,
the
watch
perfect
this
way
on
to
YouTube.
end this just train wreck that transpired.
Wow.
I hope he's doing okay.
I bet he
I'm
is.
sure he does. I'm sure he has a swimming pool.
Oh
I don't know if
man.
it's safe for him to have a swimming pool. I don't care how good of a swimmer you are. If you don't have arms and legs, you're not that good of a swimmer.
No, he's
was
a
really
great
good.
swimmer.
He's
He's,
better
Is he
than-
really?
Better
dude,
than us.
he freaking zooms. Like it's like seeing a penguin. It's like he
What?
Yeah.
He's got a wave to him.
yeah.
I kind of want to watch that now.
It's pretty cool. But I put that on
impressive.
like Snapchat or Twitter or something like a couple months ago in the summer. I was like, because I just remembered it. I was like, hey, does anyone remember this? Because I saw like a meme about him or saw a photo of him or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, does anyone remember this guy calling out like a
Mentally
handicapped child? And then everybody wrote back and they're like, yeah, that was wild. Like all this stuff. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm not the
Yeah,
only
that
one.
was wild.
I'm glad that wasn't a bad dream.
Oh my god.
Gosh, that
Oh,
That is
that's so
wild.
funny.
We were on the topic about doing things by yourself because Sean watched the Lego movie by himself. Cole, do you do anything by
Yeah.
yourself? Like, do you have like any events you go to by yourself?
you ever go to dinner by yourself?
Oh,
No.
Like
Yeah.
aside from like a
That's
little
like-
fast food?
Yeah, like sit down restaurants.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I want to gain the self confidence to be able to do that because sometimes I'm just like, wow, I really want some chicken enchiladas for mi rancherito.
But there's no one to go with
Yeah,
but myself.
The beautiful thing about that is like how simple it is, I imagine.
Yeah.
Just like you don't have to wait for anyone else to like, oh, you ready? Sean, you ready? Sean, do you know what you want? Yeah, like, I'm going to need a couple more minutes. But now it's just
That's me.
I just sit there and,
table for
Oh.
one. Like, hey, we have this small table over here that's suited perfectly for one person. And you're like, okay, I will take that table and I won't wait for this 30-person party to get out of my way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never done
I
that.
want to do more things by myself.
Do you?
Yeah,
Mm.
just
I
for
don't.
the sake of doing it though.
Yeah,
And having that confidence and like, yo, you don't need other people to do something.
it's true.
You know, because I feel like there's always that notion of like, no, you don't go out without your friends, or you don't go to movies
like
without your friends.
Doing
or
things by
family.
yourself is how you get better at something.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I was like decent at bowling, but it's only because I went by myself, as sad as that sounds. Like,
that
Yeah.
is why I am the man I am. today. I went bowling by myself.
here I am. Look at me. Like, yeah.
I want to
But-
go to that new laser tag coin place in Spanish Fork.
Oh,
Yes,
think
that
they
place is
opened.
open now.
Is
yeah.
it? We should go this week.
I would
Or
go.
Do
some
it.
week or
That'd-
something.
that'd
We
be
should go
fun.
sometime. That'd be way fun.
I do have one story of when I was bowling by myself. And, like, it was this old guy. He didn't know what he was doing. But I was like, at the time, I think I was like 16, 17. I was just like, I had my car. I had some money. No one wanted to go bowling with me, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go bowling. It'll be fun. It was like 6:30 probably. I was bowling by myself. I'm doing okay. And this old guy walks up behind me, like pats me on the shoulder. He's like, "So when are you gonna bring a date here? You would kick your ass or something like that." And I was like, "Yeah, when am I gonna bring a date here?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he like started talking to me about like pro bowling. He was like, "You could make it, kid." I was like, "I don't think so. I just got I got like a 160. Like that's not bad, but like."
What's the perfect score? Isn't it like
300?
300?
But the scale is very like escalated. Like,
yeah, like you have to get
really
perfect
hard.
strikes every time to
Yeah.
get that. Otherwise, anything less is like
yeah, you have to get all
Yeah.
strikes. But like one strike at the end can make like a 40-point difference.
Huh.
Like it makes a big deal.
It's like,
That's
isn't
sick.
3 an extra 50 points?
It depends what you score at the end of the 3. Bowling scoring is like really
Yeah.
weird, but
all that
anyways.
matters
Shout out
is
to automated bowling systems.
Yeah,
The best.
it's all about. Oh yeah, I remember when I was a kid and
We
you
write
go
it
and you
down.
have the little piece of paper. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I got 6. We're just put 6 down.
yeah, basically.
But man, yeah,
Hey, if
bowling's
someone wants to
fun.
go bowling with me, will you text me, please?
I need bowling
Ryan,
buddies.
Ryan won't go with me. I imagine Sean. Do you like bowling?
I like bowling. I'll
I
go
like the-
bowling
I
with
like
you.
the
Will you go
shoes.
bowling with me?
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's
Bowling
go
is
bowling.
a fun time.
Cole, you want to go bowling?
Yes.
Let's go bowling.
All right.
I'm going to laser tag by myself so I can get really good.
Imagine being like a pro laser tag player
That's the dream.
at like the age of like a young age.
At the age of like 45.
At
Like-
the age of 40.
Like there's like groups, and they're like, and like it's the person that asked the groups like, "Hey, can this guy like jump in with you guys?" He's like by himself, like he has a party of like 1, and they're like, "Yeah, sure."
No, it would
And he
ruin the
just
teams. You
destroyed-
can't.
And he's on the other team, and he
Oh.
just he kicks your trash.
That
Like
happened
bad.
to me with
John
paintball
Wick.
one time.
Did it?
I went paintballing one time, so I'm not a fan of paintball. I went one time. These guys had their PSI set to the highest their guns could go,
Dude.
and it's just 2 of them and me and my friends, and they're like, "Yeah, it'll be us 2 versus all of you guys." One of my friends got shot in the hand, and it like split, like blood was coming out.
Yeah,
It was brutal.
good times.
Jeez.
Gotta love it.
Paintball's so badass, dude.
I don't
I haven't
Paintball's
ever
braver
been.
than the U.S. Marines.
I don't want to talk about it.
I haven't ever
Have you ever
been
put a kid in the
paintballing.
hospital, Brayden?
I knocked a kid out once.
With paintball?
Yeah.
Paintball?
What?
Melee kill?
Like a headshot?
No, Cole. I don't know if you know this, but I used to play
Murked
paintball
him.
like competitively.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, but I ran down this kid and I shot him in the ear hole probably like 9 times.
Oh.
And he fell over and he didn't get up for like 5 seconds. I got a penalty for it, to be fair. We still won.
Why would you get penalized for that? How do you control?
Overshooting.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's just like unnecessary.
Why did you shoot
violence.
him 9 times?
No, yeah, that's all,
Gotta-
that's all it was.
gotta
He
double
also,
tap.
like,
Make sure they don't get up.
He also,
Stay down.
well, he like fell over and he got back up. Like the refs.
He
were like,
shot him again.
Oh.
Like, I'm already getting penalized.
basically.
You John Wick him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot him 8 more times in the head just because.
That's such a good movie.
It is.
That
John Wick
movie
is
is
a good
great.
John Wick 3 is going to
Isn't
be the coolest
Parabellum
movie.
coming out May?
Yeah, something
Oh,
like
that'll
that.
be good.
Dude, do they have paintball with like pistols?
They do.
Yeah.
Because that'd be sick to do paintball with pistols, like
They-
totally
they have
John Wick
pistols,
style.
like, straight up. They're kind of cool.
That'd be cool. Well,
Yeah.
that was my only question about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I care about.
Paintball's fun.
I miss Laser Assault. I can't believe it closed.
I don't know.
Where was that at?
Provo.
Oh, yeah.
It's been there, it was
dude.
there for years, man.
That place was kind of a dump, dude.
It was a dump, but
Yeah.
that was part of its charm.
Really though?
It was
So-
like so
That's the one by,
dumpy
like,
and
the
so
Smiths, right?
classic.
Yeah.
It was the one by the Smiths. Yeah.
Dude, so many junior high birthday parties spent
so
there.
many elementary school birthdays. I was like, oh man, I spent all my time there.
I remember I laser tagged at like Trafalgar once. It was pretty fun.
Trafalgar
Yeah, they did
does
have a
have a good laser
Yeah.
tag
Yeah.
arenas. Not
Yeah,
bad.
Is that too low class for you?
it's fine. The Nickel Arcade one is pretty meh. I hate the what was that? The indoor resort thing. What's that place called?
Provo Beach Resort.
Provo Beach Resort. Their laser tag is ass.
Dude,
Forget it. Don't even try.
the best laser tag match I've ever had was at this one like really rich kid's house, and he had like at his house, dude. He had this set
Holy.
like these these guns, like they could, like you could snipe people with them. Like they were just like it was like an actual laser that shot out of the gun. And like, so we had like people like all over like his like property and stuff. And he had a lot of land. So like we had like, so like there were like people like out in like the backyard, like sniping people in the front yard. Then you had like people that were inside, like all like, you know, like
Does
shooting
it,
people in like the kitchen and
the
stuff.
Score? Like,
Did it?
because like it has like a scoreboard.
It must.
There's like
Yeah,
they
but
have,
like
I think
a
that
computer
kid's house-
system.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have, it must have had, because otherwise we would have just been like shooting for I don't even know
reason.
how long.
Yeah.
It was either timed, so it must have been timed and it just kind of took, I don't know. But anyway,
Sounds cool.
it was
Can
way
we?
cool.
I
Can you
wish
get me
I
in
had
touch
it.
with him so I can hang out with him?
I don't know his name. I went there with Caitlin Bullpit, and then it was like
That
up in
sounds so
Mapleton.
So dumb.
Mapleton Houses.
I should have remembered his name.
You should just ask Caitlin. Email her. She's on her mission. Just email her. Say, hey, who was that kid?
I need to get in
We'll be
contact
square.
with a boy
Deal.
who has links with laser tag. Do you know him?
We get
Laser
buddy with him,
in-home laser tag.
dude.
We
was that?
peppered into conversation like when we first meet him. Like,
No,
yeah,
I
like
love
what do you
laser
like to
tag.
do? Oh, I laser tag. I do stuff.
And then
And like you
immediately
just
he
look
just
at him
knows.
and wait for him to say something.
He's like, oh, cool. You're
Cool.
like, oh, fuck, we got the wrong one.
He just knows immediately. He's like, oh,
They just want me for my laser tag.
laser tag.
That's all they ever want.
Just want me for my laser tag.
I just want a real friend at some point.
Who also has laser tag at his house.
Yes.
Yep.
Is
Dude,
that it?
I think
Ah,
that's
it's
I have a
all
little
now.
story we could tell
for
towards the
laser,
end.
laser tag.
No,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
about my phone.
Oh,
yeah, we forgot about
I don't
that.
Tell
know why
us
I'm
a
so
tale.
sad today and upset. I'm channeling.
If you're
it.
still tuning in, I mean,
Why not?
I mean, Ryan's got a saucy. Ryan's been on one today.
Yeah, I said some mean things to my little brother.
Oh, no.
Things I regret.
You kind of did. I
He
was
was
on the
bugging
couch. What did you say to him? Like,
He's like, "Are you gonna eat that?" I said, "Are you gonna eat my balls, Jacob?"
No.
it was just so unprecedented. He was like, Ryan, you're not my brother. Like Ryan wouldn't say that.
He's like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, "Ah!" And then my mom walked in and she's like, "Hey," and I said, "God is dead." And she's like, "What?" God is very much so alive. And then walked away.
I'm gonna clip that and put it at the beginning.
Do it.
No.
And oh man. So okay, so here's what happened.
Gosh.
If you guys have ever tried to call me in the last, I don't know, year, 6 months, I don't know, it's been a while. My microphone has a short in it, like so it just cuts in and out. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Snapchats never work, FaceTimes never work, phone calls sometimes do. Videos always work for some reason. I don't know. It's just dumb. It's just like dumb stuff, like just a little glitch. And so I take it into Express Mobile, who I've went to a couple times to like fix the screens or replace batteries and stuff. They always do a good job. And I take it in on Saturday, right? Drop my phone off for a couple hours because I say, all right, so the microphone has a short in it. And they're like, all right, we just need to replace the charging port, right? It's like that whole bottom part where it charges in. That also has the microphone in it.
Yep.
I said, okay, cool. And then, so I come back a couple hours later. My phone is on silent when I pick it up, so I didn't even realize it. But then later that night, I realized like the vibrate doesn't really work. Like it makes it like a rattling sound, like
Nice.
something's broken or loose in there.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, that's annoying. They're closed on Sunday, so I'll take it in Monday and see what they say. Because like it wouldn't like if you had a phone call, it would ring like once,
Mhm.
but it wouldn't like vibrate again. So and that's like the only thing that wakes me up in the mornings.
Vibrate?
The vibrate. Like the audio is all the way up and it doesn't make. I've had the audio all the way up and no vibrate and I don't wake up.
It's
It's
weird.
like Toph
Hmm.
from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Exactly like
Yeah.
Tom from Avatar: The Last
Gotcha.
Airbender. And so then, like last night, I'm driving home and I go to charge my phone and it like just wouldn't charge. I'm like, okay, maybe this charger broke or something. So then I try like 6 different chargers in the house and nothing.
Uh-huh.
And so my phone is at like 60%, and I'm like, I really hope this doesn't die before I like have to wake up for my alarm tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so then it just wouldn't charge all night. And then today I like took it back to the place and said, okay, so now it's not charging and the rattling is off. And they said, okay, it was like 1:00 because I was on lunch. They're like, just come back in a couple of hours, like 2 or 3, we'll have it done. And so I come by after work at like 4, and I go in, and the rattling and the charging thing were both fixed, right?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. They were both fixed. Or no, I show up, the charging fixed,
Yep.
and then it would still rattle, and then they like pulled it apart in front of me and played with it for like 20 minutes while I was just like sitting at the desk. And then they got it to work, put it back together. I go outside to my car, put it in. It doesn't charge, and I bring it back inside. I'm like, hey, can you guys make sure that this charges? Because maybe my charger outside of my car is just broken.
Yeah.
Because I tried it in my car.
The nicest way you could have put that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so nice. I was so nice to them this whole time because I knew.
Bitch ass, this still doesn't work.
It almost got there. We'll get there though. And then they're like, okay, well maybe that charging port that we put in there, like, is defective. The brand new one that we just gave you, and then they're like, we'll just test another one before we put it in. Okay, that one works perfectly. We're going to put it in. It's going to take us like another hour and a half to take out because I guess there's like 50 screws and they're all different sizes to get it out because the iPhone is awesome. And so then they're like, yeah, come back. At that point, it was like 5 o'clock. And they're like, we close at 7, so just come by at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll be here and we'll have it all fixed. So then I show up at 7 and then like I walk up and they plug it in and like it charges and it makes the vibrating charge sound too. Yeah, just like that. And I was like, oh, perfect. And then they like give it to me and like I'm walking out and I'm like, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking care of it again. And then like I like go to unlock it and the screen wouldn't move. Like I could unlock it and lock it and like the screen, like I could touch the buttons all day and nothing. And so then I like, after being outside for like 6 seconds, I have to walk back in, say, hey, what's up again, guys? It's me. It's your boy. And,
by now.
And they're like, oh, no, what is it? And I was like, now the screen won't move. And they're like, all right. Now it's like 7 o'clock, and they're like trying to close. And so they take it back for like 20 minutes and are playing with it. Then they pull it out, and then they're like, all right, should be fixed. We reset it. We removed everything, put it back in again real quick, and then plugged it in, charged just fine, vibrated just fine.
Uh-huh.
What was the other thing? The screen worked just fine. Microphone worked just fine.
Okay.
Everything was good.
Okay, so brand new phone.
Brand new phone, right?
Okay.
I'm walking to my car.
Oh, no.
And I put it in I charge it again, nothing. I like pull out my portable charger, nothing. And then, so it's still broken, right? But they're closed because they like locked the door behind me. So I call them, right? Because I'm just driving home at this point because I was like, okay, Brayden's probably at my house like right now. I need to get home.
Yeah.
They're closed. I'll just deal with it. I'll call them and make sure they know so I can bring it tomorrow and they won't be like, why didn't you say anything last night? So I call them and they're like, oh, shoot. All right. That's what we were afraid of. I'm so sorry. I was like, fuck. And then,
seriously, bro?
so I swear, like, I've talked to these guys like 8 times just today.
Yeah.
And like they're really nice. Like I can tell they're like trying their hardest and trying to figure out like what's wrong with it, but they just cannot figure it out. And then so tonight, then I get home and I'm playing on my phone and I'm like, yeah, it's not going to be able to charge tonight, so I'm just might as well get the life out of it. And I'm talking to Brayden, scrolling through like Twitter or something, and all of a sudden I just start screaming because the screen just stopped responding.
I've never been like, what's wrong? Like they broke Ryan. As he scroll, I just see him like, I'm on my phone, he's on my phone, and he just goes, ah! And I'm like, buddy? He's like, he like taps his phone screen. He's like, don't work. Like, don't work.
So now I'm phoneless. I have been all day pretty much. It's just weird. Like it's not like a dependency on like social media at all. It's like I don't really care what's going on in Twitter or Snapchat or anything like that.
Yeah.
But like I can't Google stuff.
Yeah.
That's my big concern because I love Googling stuff.
Did you know Rae Jepsen's 32?
Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
How else would we have
There's so
known
much
that?
stuff where I'm just driving and it's like, I don't know what that is. Let me look that up. And like I look it up and I'm like, you know,
Okay.
mildly interesting stuff that I'm not going to be able to even like. And I had like ideas for things that I wanted to write down. And I was like, I don't have like a pen and paper in my car. Like I can't do that. Like, what am I supposed to do? It was rough. Today's rough. Tomorrow's going to suck too. But
I'm sure Express Mobile, or whoever the hell they were, will help you out. They seem like a nice bunch of guys.
They cannot fix my phone, and it's just getting worse. They're replacing each problem with something incredibly more problematic. It's like, yo, just give me a new phone. I know you guys sell phones. Just give me a used iPhone 7, please.
Like now I know your phone is on fire, but we did get the touchscreen to work, and it also seems to charge, but it will vibrate continuously. We haven't been able to stop that vibrating.
The microphone has a crackling noise in it. Might be from the fire or the vibrating. We don't know. Point is, it works. We tried it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any problems, just try turning it on and off again.
And if you ever have another problem, please do not call us.
Just let us know, man.
I feel like they're the kind of business that's like, if something goes bad, they just hope you don't call back. Like they're like,
I think those are the funniest businesses.
Like the complacent kind of business. Like you walk out the door and like they know you. They sent you out. Like, yo, bro, like his phone ain't gonna work.
He's gonna give up eventually, right? Like,
I'll just buy him
right?
phone.
Does he know that we don't know how to fix this?
And then at one point they were like, "Are you sure it wasn't doing this weird vibrate thing before?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. Otherwise, I would have asked you to fix it when I gave you my phone in the first place."
I'm on my phone a lot, bro. Just I know.
Maybe they're not like phone repairmen at all. It's just a front for like their like, I don't know, like money laundering scheme or like human
Data
trafficking
theft.
or something.
The whole it takes them so long because they have to watch a YouTube video for it.
I gotta unscrew 55 screws. There's an hour-long video on how to do it.
Wow.
Hour-long tutorial. Oh, this is the shortest one I can find.
To be fair, though, it is making them definitely. I'm definitely taking money away from them. You know, like I paid like $70 in the first day for like an hour and a half of work, which is like generous profit. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But now it's like they've probably spent so many hours on it. It's like I've gotten my money's worth until at least until it's fixed. I'm just sad.
Is it really getting your money's worth? But what if it was just all?
It's just
fixed in the
wasting
first
my
place?
time.
At this point, it is.
It was never fixed, but now it's much worse. So we'll see how this goes. We'll keep everyone updated. Hopefully, by the time this airs in like a week or a week and a half, I have a phone.
I will be running the Instagram page.
This might be a good opportunity to switch to Android.
Or like a weird Chinese phone for like $50
Mm-hmm.
that
got misplaced somewhere in the canyon.
Are you talking about the one thing online? I saw a meme about it. Like you turn the phone on, charges to 102%, boots down, boots back up with like the
Android logo. The Android logo is so ugly. Just a dumb little robot.
He's so cute.
Fight me, Android robot. Yeah. I need a new phone, so if any followers have a new phone, just send it to me.
He's coming for you.
Phone you can borrow.
It needs to be. I kind of was thinking about that, like just like a total burner phone.
Yeah.
Like I like typing text messages would take me like 30 seconds to say where are you?
Because you have to type the number 4 like 6 times.
444 2 666 1
Back in the
2 3
day.
4
Space.
pound key.
Pound key.
I remember I used to type like that. Ooh.
I had a little slide up BlackBerry. That was kind of cool.
I remember
second
that.
Those
phone.
are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember wishing I had that phone. I had like this like little like Nokia. It was like a track phone. It was like the phone literally cost me like, or cost my dad like $25. It was
Heck
the
yeah.
coolest little thing.
Yeah.
This little guy.
Oh, I remember that.
Little guy.
That was my first phone.
I remember that.
I remember I got like an iPhone 4 and I lost my shit. I was like, yo, I'm not on this flip gang anymore.
Dude.
I got a touch screen, boys. My iPhone 4 is so slow.
iPhone 4s were so bad, but at the time it was like, this is the future.
This is
Mhm.
modern.
I still think flip phones are awesome.
Cole, did you ever have a flip phone?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I had a flip phone for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Mom, Dad, this student council, they send them all out on this app. I'm going to need an iPhone. And they said no, so I just took my sister's old one.
And they said no, so I cried.
Well, that's the thing too. I've never bought a phone or like been given a new phone either. I've always got hand-me-down phones. Ever since like my first flip phone or my first like BlackBerry phone or like all the iPhones that I've ever got were like either my mom got a new one and I got her old one, or like the last couple ones have been Haley got a new phone and I got her old one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the last like 2 phones.
Is that why your phone is rose gold?
Yeah, but I like that.
It
is cool.
Like
Bros gold, I think, is what all the guys called it when that first was announced. Because they're like, "Yo, I want it, but I don't want to be gay." So we're calling it Bros gold.
Bros
gold.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, Bros gold.
Bros gold. I got my first phone in like first grade.
Why?
I was an only child, and my mom worried about me.
Yeah, probably.
My mom worried about me.
She did worry about me. I could call 4 people on it. And it was probably like that big. It was like 3 inches tall. It's like 5 buttons on it.
That's
like
awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, send, end.
Do you guys
You could
remember?
only call numbers up to 4?
No, it had like
Like
4
contacts.
pre-programmed numbers. So I clicked 1 and it
Oh,
called
really?
my mom. Yeah, it was just a cute little phone.
Who? It was 1 mom, 2 dad.
3 home, 4 grandma,
Aw.
and then 911 was in the middle.
Aw.
Yeah,
So it's like a little kid phone.
basic. Yeah, I was very young.
Do you guys remember Brick Breaker?
That was
Yeah,
the
Dude,
game.
Brick
that
Breaker,
game? That was
dude.
so
Yeah.
That was like the
I
iPod
loved
game,
that
wasn't it?
game.
I had that on-
Blackberry game.
Yeah.
Brick
They had like a iPhone had a version of it too. I had it on an
Yeah.
iPod like what,
The
I
iPod
don't-
Nano.
Yeah, like I don't even.
Where they'd like the wheel.
Oh,
was
yeah,
the whole
that's right.
central.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
That
played
thing
too.
was so hard.
That was hard.
Well,
Good old
I
iPods have come a long way, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're kind of non-existent anymore. When's the last time you've seen an iPod?
No,
out?
iPods don't exist anymore, except
No?
the little shuffles. But even then, they don't market
Didn't
them
they-
anymore.
Mhm.
I feel like they released a new iPod like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
What
they
is
had
it
like the iPod 5 came out with the iPhone 5, and I think that was the last like.
With
Weren't
the
they like-
I think
iPod.
they
weren't
just
they, like,
want you to
certain
buy
colors?
iPhones.
They were
Mhm.
like green and blue and pink and stuff.
Mhm.
That was the 5C, I thought.
I had
Like the
that.
phone.
That was
The phone.
the iPod
Oh, yeah.
I had.
I honestly thought about getting one of those just to like download music onto. Just
Like
because
a
like I
Oh,
don't.
just another iPod?
Yeah, like I don't have like a lot of space on my phone, so just having like a whole other thing that I can just dedicate to music.
Huh.
Kind of like that.
Huh.
I mean,
I don't know about
if that were the
that.
case, if that were the case, I might as well just get like an iPod Nano. Anyway,
If that was the case, you might just upgrade your phone. Just I don't know.
I mean, if
I mean, you
That
either
was
spend
case.
$50 on an MP3 player though that has
That's
a
true.
ass load of data,
Yeah.
or spend like
Mhm.
$800 on the new iPhone, or $1,000 or $1,500 for
Yeah,
the
it's
new.
1,500.
You got me there.
Mhm.
Are you a
It's
tech
insane.
guy? Do you care about tech?
I think tech is way cool. Yeah.
Because like I
Oh,
know
tech.
Garrett, your cousin.
Yeah, he's obsessed
Everything
with
that comes out, every
technology.
new
He's
thing,
I need
he's like,
the
I need
Switch.
it.
He's
He needs a new iPhone or needs
Dude,
a new tech.
I remember when I had an Apple Watch and Garrett's like, I'm buying one of those. And I was like, he's like, tell me everything about it. I was like, you're like, no, it was like the most Garrett thing that
You're like,
came out of his mouth.
It's a watch.
He was like, do you like it? I was like, yeah. Tells the time. I get text message on it. He's like, tell me, like, what are the specs? I was like, I don't know. It's like an inch long. I kind of didn't know what to tell him. Like, we had a good chat about it. I got a good laugh. But I don't know.
It's
It's
like half a
what a
gig of
game.
RAM.
It's an iPod watch.
She's like, let me try it on. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. But like, I
You
don't
got
know.
games on your watch?
You can get games on the watch.
Wait, really?
Like Trivia Crack, I think, is on it.
That's sick.
I remember my friend had an Apple Watch, and I would always just take it in class, and I would just flex my hand, and I could get the beats to like 300.
The heartbeat sensor.
It was
That's
so
funny.
funny. I'd
Is
just be
that
like,
it?
I feel kind of sick right now. Should probably go home.
Dude, I
Like,
remember-
look, teacher, my beats per minute's 300. I need to go.
You could like
I am literally
from your
dying.
iPhone.
I think I'm having some sort of heart attack.
From your iPhone, you can ping your watch, or no, from your watch you can ping your phone to like make it get noise. And I remember I put my phone in my friend's backpack once, and I sit and pinged it the whole class. Like the whole class is like ding 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 ding, and like the teacher was like, "Okay, give me your phone." And he was like, "It's not like what? I don't know. It's like, give me your phone." And so like he handed him his phone, and I was like, "Yo, can I get my phone out of your backpack?" He's like, "Bro, fuck you." I forgot about that. That was a good time. I think that was a banger of an episode. This is a long one.
Oh, yeah.
Long. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Wow.
We are going to wrap it up now. Cole, do you have anything else to say?
Thank you for listening. If you have listened so far, You're awesome.
Aww.
Is there anything you want
That's
to
right.
plug or promo?
Oh yeah.
Check my Twitter, Cole P. Jones. I don't actually remember how many S's are in it right
I
now.
believe there's 4.
There might be,
4
yeah.
S's.
I
Cole
think
B. Jones.
When I get bored, I add one more S.
Wait, is it Cole B as in boy or P as in Paul?
P is in Philip.
That's
There
right.
we go.
P
That's
is
an
in
F.
P.
Yeah. Follow Cole on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Ryan on Twitter. Follow Sean on Twitter. We're peacing out.
Yep. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.